Hey Taurus, I'm here to do your love reading for the month of August 2019. So, in your overall energy this month, you have the Knight of Discs and you are an earth sign, but you may also be dealing with a fellow earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. I'm seeing that a lot of you are going to be going out on dates this month. You do have service clarifying this, and to me, this is that kind of like courting you card. This is someone that wants to take you out on dates, or you yourself want to go out and mingle and have fun with people and be treated. I do see that a lot of you are going to be doing so. However, be aware this month, Taurus, of overindulging, because you do have the Three of Cups right next to this, and you also have misfortune clarifying this. Now, as a lot of you know, the Three of Cups is something that can point to a third-party situation, and the fact that you have misfortune on top of this, you may find out that someone is also seeing other people, and this may be the unfortunate event here that takes place. If you're not dealing with a third-party situation in the month of August, again, this is going to symbolize trying not to overindulge, trying not to go out and really drink too much and, be in an unhealthy situation that way. Maybe drinking too much and then embarrassing yourself, or being in some kind of a situation where something happens that you would have rather avoided had you not been overindulging. This can be drinking, this can be anything. This can be going out and dealing with too many people that just rob your energy, that, really make you feel like you are being drained by them. So I am seeing here that that's going to be an issue throughout the month of August for some of you. And also, you are trying to manifest a reunion with someone, or someone's trying to manifest a reunion with you, Taurus, because at the bottom of your deck, you have the Magician and you have reunion. I want you to be also careful here of dealing with a player, because I am seeing cards that are indicative of dealing with someone that does have multiple options. This can be your energy, Taurus. It can be vice versa. But for the majority of you, I'm sensing this is an external energy to you. And I feel like this person is untrustworthy. I do feel like this person is going to be showing you red flags. And I'll explain to you why I'm saying that, because it's also showing up in your romance spread off to the side. You have the Prince of Swords twice, so you may be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm also seeing specifically Scorpio and Gemini, and of course Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But with the Prince of Swords here, and you also have the Prince of Discs right next to this, so I am seeing two different options. I'm seeing either you have an option between two different people, or the person you're dealing with has an option between two different people, because you have two princes right next to each other. So that's two different characters in this equation. For others of you, you're dealing with a Prince of Swords individual, and in this depiction, there's a lot of eyes in this illustration. So someone's keeping an eye on you. You also have thief on top of this. Someone is doing this underhandedly. Someone's doing this in a sly way. And that would make sense if you're dealing with a magician who's a character that is very manipulative, or they do things kind of behind the scenes. This is showing up towards the end of August. So be aware of that. Just be aware of people's motivations towards you, especially with the Three of Cups here in misfortune. And you also have in your energy, Taurus, the Tower. So there's going to be a surprise. There's going to be a shake-up this month. And you have haughtiness clarifying this. So to me, this is symbolic of someone who's acting arrogant, someone who's acting like they are, the star, or like everyone should bow down to them, and they have all these options. This is someone I feel that's acting this way to you, because they seem to be around you and in your energy here. And this may be the thing that actually causes the Tower moment, because you may be dealing with someone this month who is arrogant, who is manipulative, who is watching you and trying to do things in an underhanded way, like I said, For others of you, if this is a vice versa situation, just be aware of how other people may be perceiving you at this time. They may be perceiving you as the one who has all these other options, and maybe they're seeing you as being on a pedestal higher than them. So this may lead to them watching you. This may lead to them, checking on your social media, seeing who you're hanging out with, because I feel like they are seeing you as being the one that's actually very confident, or the one that's putting on this air of, being in that single vibe where you have your pick of men or your pick of women. And I feel like there is some kind of a decision that you're going to have to make, because on top of your Prince of Discs, you have the Thought Lenormand. So you're in deep thought about someone this month. And this is going to make you feel like you're not sure how to handle this person or which way to go with this person. This may make you feel like you're really stuck in your head about the situation, because you have the Eight of Swords in your energy, which does say interference. And you have Scholar clarifying this. So really trying to understand the situation, understand the other person, trying to think this out and think this through in a way that is going to benefit you. Because I am seeing that you have been dealing with a transformative energy, or even an ending, with the Tower and the Death card here. You have Wife on top of this. Now, I do feel like towards the end of August, this kind of intense energy that you've been feeling, that's going to start lifting, because towards the beginning of August, you have the Nine of Swords, and again, you have the Eight of Swords here. And the Nine of Swords in this deck is cruelty. It's that anxiety-ridden card. So you're definitely in your head about someone here, Taurus. And this has to do with a commitment, because you have wedding on top of this. This has led you to feel sad. And for some of you, this is going to be a past energy, because this is in your past position. For others of you, this is going to be, again, towards the beginning to middle of August. So you're entering into the month of August feeling that anxiety. It's like this undertone of that anxious feeling about overthinking about your connection to someone, because you also have the Five of Wands right next to this, and sadness. This is like competition. This is conflict within competition. Some of you feel like you are having to beat out the competition, or this is how someone's feeling about you. Like maybe they're having to beat out the people around you that are vying for your attention. But this is going to come to some kind of an ending, because you have Death right next to this, and Wife. Some of you have been dealing with an ending in a relationship, and this may be someone that is not willing to let you go, and they're still keeping tabs on you, and they're still trying to manifest a reunion with you, but you see them for who they are. You see the situation clearly, meaning the Three of Cups situation. That third party character is well known to you in the month of August for some of you, and this has already created a very difficult situation. This person may still want to take you out and try to dote on you, but I feel like for a lot of you, you've already seen this person, like I said, for who they are, because this created like an ending to you that was very traumatic with the Tower, and this is why you were stuck in your head for a long time. And for those of you who are completely single, again, I'm just getting the feeling here that there's a lot of people vying for your attention, or vice versa, vying for the other person's attention, and it's creating a situation where the other person feels like they have to really, keep tabs on you, see what's going on, or you're having to really try to dig up information about this other person. Someone here is doing this in a way that's like kind of dirty, like dirty work, trying to really get more information. You may even be dealing with some of you are dealing with someone who is married, who may be going through a very intense kind of breakup, and this may cause a lot of conflict in the month of August, and you may be seeing this as an outsider looking in, okay? I'm also seeing here, Taurus, you do have a secret admirer, because that was showing up in one of your oracle cards. So you have someone here who's definitely watching you, who's definitely paying attention to what you're doing. And there is 2 5s in your reading, because I did look underneath your Magician before I turned on the camera. You do have Defeat here. So there's conflict this month. You're dealing with something that is really keeping you in your head, and with interference here, some of you are dealing with interference from other people, especially with your Three of Cups and misfortune. And this may lead to a kind of ending or needing to transform the situation towards the middle of August. Be aware again of people with sneaky intentions, even if they do want to take you out, or if you want to take this person out. I do feel like there's that level of arrogance, that level of trying to show off in front of you. But this may be someone who's actually a player, or someone that has other people on the side. Okay? And how you're feeling about this person, Taurus, getting to know each other. So you are going out, you are going to be having fun kind of on the dating scene, getting to know people. But you have the Page of Swords reversed here, which you had here as well. Whenever I see the Page of Swords reversed, this is someone who's immature, who is trying to get information immaturely in a very kind of sneaky way. Someone who's unable to communicate well, so they do things that is manipulative with the Magician here. And if you're trying to get to know this person better, you may be noticing that their communication is off, like something's just not quite right. Maybe they're hard to get a hold of at certain times of the day or certain days in the week. And you also have the Magician here as well. And it says pay attention to the red flags. So this is how you're feeling about this person. You're noticing that something's not right with the red flags. You had the Magician here as well, with defeat underneath this. And again, remember, Tower moment energy here. That's going to lead to a transformation or an ending after conflict, after strife, after anxiety. So you do have someone here that's trying to put on a mask with the Magician here. This is like the two-faced card, okay? And if you are pulling back from the Magician, chances are they're going to start playing up their manipulation by trying to observe you from afar, or trying to get that information that we were talking about, where just be aware of like your social media posts, because they're going to be taking a look at that. I feel like that's really the energy here, because when you start noticing these red flags about this person, I feel like they're not going to stop. They're going to keep trying to get your attention. Again, haughtiness here. They're going to keep trying to flex their peacock, feathers here, trying to make themselves look a certain way to you. But you already know that they're showing certain red flags. This person's a flirt. This person has either caused you heartbreak in the past, or this energy is going to be presented to you in the month of August. So just be aware of that. That's a slight warning, okay? So we're going to take a look at how this person feels about you, Taurus, and the outcome of the situation. There's definitely illusion here showing up, and I'm going to break this down for you in the extended reading. So stay tuned for the preview at the end of this video. And if you want the full video, that's over on patreon.com/tantric tarot. And I'm also going to be showing you the oracle cards that I've pulled. So thank you so much for watching, Taurus, and I'll talk to you all next month. Bye-bye. They may be flirting with other people, really. And you do have the Queen of Cups over this. So someone does have a lot of emotion for you. They do want to, again, show their interest in you. But this can be someone who is manipulative, someone that acts like they are really, really loving and really emotional, but they may have that two-faced energy going on, okay? And I'm saying that because right next to this, you have the Three of Swords, and it's